Coming to you live from the JRE Tobacco Aladino Mobile Studios, it's the Cigar Pulpit.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another sermon from the Cigar Pulpit. I'm the Bishop of the Burn, Nick, and possibly with me, if he's not too engaged in a Facebook troll fight,
Gator.
And today, we're going to be smoking another selection from the August My Monthly Cigars box, the anniversary box, if you will.
Yes.
Yes. Jeff's involved in all sorts. He lit or pulled the pin on about 4 grenades this weekend on Facebook. I don't think all of them went off quite as spectacularly as he wished, but the one from earlier today seems to have gone off pretty well.
In my defense, was I wrong about what I said?
No, you just sometimes you do things with the sole intention of getting the commoners all riled up.
It's true. Actually, I like to rile up the elites. I consider myself a commoner.
Well, anyway,
yeah,
you've got them all riled up today.
Apparently.
So, anyway.
We'll get into that.
So, must we?
We're going to.
So, today we are smoking a selection from the August My Monthly Cigars box. We're going to be smoking the Perdomo Craft Series Stout. It is a 5.5 by 54 Robusto with a Nicaraguan Maduro wrapper, a Nicaraguan binder, and a Nicaraguan Cuban seed long filler. And
if only we had a stout to go with it.
Well, we kind of do. So, kind of.
Do we?
We have a Guinness. It's not...
What kind of Guinness is it?
But it's not like OG original Guinness. It's Guinness Nitro cold brew coffee. It's beer with coffee and natural coffee flavors. So,
okay, then.
I mean, it looks like beer and stout in my glass here.
Let me be honest. This is probably something that I would rather drink than Guinness anyway, but it's not really a stout.
It's stoutish.
It's coffee.
It's stoutish.
It's coffee beer.
Yeah.
Which,
well, you know why I got this? Let's be real. You know why I got this? Because I knew you would do nothing but bitch and moan the whole time if I came back here with originals Guinness.
No, you went to the wrong store.
No,
I
went to Walmart and they had Guinness and I got this.
Because they have the beer cave. All the beers in the cave.
You know what?
But you had to go to Walmart.
I needed antacid chews. I ran out of antacid chews at home. I get acid reflux at night.
God knows they don't have that at the convenience store.
Oh, because, I can get the giant bottle for cheaper. But no,
I'll give you that.
I was going to say, come on. I would prefer to not, spend $25 on a bottle of antacid chews at UGAS.
I don't know if you see my glass, but it's glowing orange.
I do see that.
How cool is that?
I mean, because how much did you spend on that Axe body spray at Casey's?
It was like $6.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kristen likes the Axe body spray.
Nobody likes the Axe body spray.
She's turning her nose up to it.
Nobody likes I'm sorry, with the exception of, drunken sorority chicks. Nobody... And even them, I don't even know. I think it's just other frat guys that convince themselves, man, he smells good, I need to smell like that. And next thing you know, they're all buying Axe body spray.
Yeah.
And stinking like hell.
Well, it's because you told me I stunk.
I did not say it like that. You're making it out like I was being mean. In that moment, I was actually being very nice.
But that's fine. I'd been sweaty that day.
I said that I caught a little whiff of BO because you do not have air conditioning in your Jeep.
Yes.
I was trying to be polite.
So I stopped, and I bought some deodorant and some Axe body spray.
And I'm pretty sure you were wearing the exact same shirt-shorts combo then that you are now.
I would guarantee you that I am.
Guys, let me tell you. Jeff has become a fucking cartoon character. Because that's
actually kind of funny.
Because in the last 2 weeks now since we were down at Lake of Egypt, I think I've seen you one time when you haven't been wearing that shorts combo.
That's because you haven't been paying attention. I do this all the time, and you can ask Kristen. She's sitting here with us on the JRE Tobacco Aladino Mobile Studios on the back of her house
on her deck. Yeah. But yeah,
I wear the same clothes over and over.
Yeah.
I'll wash them in between, but I wear...
For whatever reason, it's like...
Ish.
It's pinging on the... Yeah, I don't think it's this bad. You've been really bad with that shirt.
I've washed this shirt multiple times. I wash it in the sink, though, by hand.
I'm shocked.
And then hang it to dry.
I don't think that counts.
It's clean.
Boy, I'm shocked that shirt's not starting to fall apart.
It's a good quality item.
Repeated wear. multiple washings.
Look, I only have like 2 or 3 polos that
supposedly
fit me.
Multiple washings.
And the blue one that I had on the other day, because I switched it up just so you wouldn't bitch anymore.
Did you get was it oil?
What's that?
Was it oil?
No. It wasn't that, but it has a hole in the back. So it's got a very, very... I've got a very short lifespan on that shirt before it's going to unravel on me.
Why don't you just...
Those Tommy Hilfiger polos...
Just go get yourself holes. More clothes.
You don't understand. I bought some new polos this year. Okay, I hate to admit this.
You're too fat for them now.
I bought 3X. The one that I was wearing the other day is a 2X. It fits fine. The 3Xs I bought are too small. Figure that one out.
Well, maybe try them on at the store before you buy them.
They don't let you do that anymore because of COVID.
Yeah, they do.
I don't think so.
Pretty sure they do.
Maybe they do again now. But there were protocols in place for a while there.
I mean, take them home, try them on, take them back.
I keep thinking, okay, this is motivation to lose weight. And then I never wear them.
I don't even know what to say anymore. But anyway, I do have to take the band off of my Perdomo Special Craft Series cigar because it is a giant band.
It's a full body band.
That pretty much takes up the entire cigar.
While you're doing that, I'll get mine out of the cellophane.
You know, listener Doug has been commenting about your lack of cellophane removal here lately. So, I'm sure he's thrilled for the cellophane.
Was he happy I wasn't doing it? Or
I don't...
Just noticing.
Hard to tell.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think people enjoy this.
Oh, God. I think he was just observing. I don't think he was necessarily...
Because I think it's very therapeutic.
I'm not convinced of that.
What is it, ASMR? Is that what they call it?
I'm not convinced of that, Jeff.
People like these noises.
All right.
Oh, it's in there.
It's really not.
You see this, Kristen?
It's really not. Yeah, we asked if she wanted to mic up and do the Ask the X today, but...
I went nowhere.
But she said no, and I figured it's best not to push the issue too much, because at that point, Jeff becomes homeless and starts asking if he can crash at my place, and I just don't want that, so...
Oh, I got it.
I mean, I keep a tidy house. My tub is nice and clean.
I wouldn't get in your tub. I know what you do in there.
My sink is attached to the wall. I would prefer to not have Jeff at my place for extended periods of time.
Oh, I could bathe in that pond out back.
You could, and that would at least kick some water around.
It's true.
I mean,
what's a double band?
You'd come.
Look at that.
Huh. I slid mine off, and I apparently slid the other band off with it on the inside.
It's got the first band with the stout on it, and then it's got the Craft Series band underneath.
I'll be darned.
That's impressive. I like that.
I actually did. I slid.
You didn't see that coming.
It's attached.
Yeah. Nicks are hermetically sealed.
Anyway, all right. Well, it's time that we go ahead and prep to cut the cigar, and the official cutting is brought to you by Dan the Man Ponder over there at Riverman Cigar Company of Crestwood, Missouri. Spent some time over there at Riverman the other day with Trey Mack while he was still in town. We had a good time chilling out in the lounge, talking with everybody. Just BSing.
I like him.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, he's a good cat.
He's a good guy. He's on the short list for your job.
He's got a ton of stories.
I know he's got a ton of stuff on the plate. That's the only problem.
Yeah, but, like me.
Yeah, he's got real work. What? But anyway, we hung out. We had a good time. Talked to Miss Cindy over there for quite some time. You know, everybody's prepping and getting ready for the big event on September 25th. You guys will want to think about coming into town for that. I know Dan is really looking forward to that.
Have we figured out the food truck situation?
That's on Dan.
Okay, because I'm really interested in the food trucks.
That has nothing to do with you. That's on Dan.
Well, it has everything to do with me, because I want to eat.
Well, maybe you should worry about that, Mr. I can't fit into my shirts, before you, start... Maybe
that's hurtful.
I'm just saying, maybe that's part of the problem here.
I have feelings.
Just saying, maybe that's part of the problem here. I mean, what was your side item today for your 25 boneless wings at lunch?
Chef salad.
Yeah, a mixing bowl of chef salad with like a pound of ham and turkey on it, and what? How many dressings?
4.
Now,
in my defense,
okay, just saying.
In my defense,
and that was after the fried pickle appetizer.
I was splitting the wings with Kristen, and then I wanted the salad, and then I ate a few wings, and we brought the rest home. Mm-hmm. The pickles were Kristen's choice.
But
so you're saying I should tell her no when she asks for an appetizer?
You still ate half of them.
Cruel.
But you ate half of them.
I did too, but you ate your big doughy bites you got.
I'm not the one sitting here talking about how I don't have shirts that fit.
How many do you have that fit?
Plenty. Anyway.
What was the one Saturday night? Did that one fit?
That one was a little tight, in all fairness. In all fairness, that one was a little tight.
You wouldn't even go in a store because you didn't like how you looked.
What shirt? What store was that?
I forget what it was. Where was it? We were going to go in somewhere, and you said, no, I don't want to go in.
Whole Foods, because I never want to go into Whole Foods.
That was it, Whole Foods.
Because I hate Whole Foods, so yeah. Like I
also like Whole Foods.
And the parking lot was literally packed to the back row. Like, I wanted nothing to do with that. And what happened while you were in Whole Foods? Somebody had to put on a mask because he felt awkward because he was the only one walking around. I was the only person
in Whole Foods without a mask.
I'm just saying, dude.
I mean, I had it in my pocket, so I was polite and I put it on.
I'm just saying. Let's be real.
You know, I didn't want to offend all of the MILFs and hippies.
Well, you know what you're not going to find at Riverman Cigar Company?
MILFs and hippies.
MILF and hippies. But you are going to find really awesome people
You might find some MILFs, let's be honest.
You are going to find really awesome people you can sit around and have a cigar with, and he's got plenty of cigars in his humidor there for you to try. So, guys, head on over to Riverman Cigar Company, check out what he's got in the humidor, and have a good smoke. And if you're not in the St. Louis area, you can always give Dan and Cindy and Little John over there a call, and they can get a box of cigars sent to you right away because they do mail order.
I was in a line at Whole Foods one time.
That's Riverman Cigar Company of Crestwood, Missouri.
I got to talking to this couple in front of me.
And it's time that we go ahead and cut the cigar.
And I told them how I had a hunting preserve on my farm, but they wouldn't talk to me anymore.
Anyway.
They were so offended.
Cut my cigar here.
I'm thinking, how do you think you got that fish in your basket? Chickadee?
Interesting cold draw.
Somebody killed that fish.
Interesting cold draw.
They just don't like having the blood on their own hands. Hippies.
What do you get on this cold draw? And you're coughing on the cold draw. Haven't even lit the cigar yet, and you're hacking up a lung.
It just sucked all the moisture out of my mouth. Hold on.
It is kind of dry. I'll give it that. Like, the like to my lips, It's like this Maduro wrapper's kind of...
Dark chocolate?
Slightly. A little bit of dark chocolate, maybe a little earthiness to it. But it's very light.
Yeah.
Like
I'm getting dark chocolate. Here, let's let Kristen try it, see what she thinks.
Yes, Kristen, suck on Jeff's unlit cigar. She's giving him a look like, what the hell?
She likes to put my stick.
And this is when Kristen kicks him out of the house.
And there's the look. What'd you get, taste-wise?
She's not going to tell you now.
Well, she'll tell us.
She doesn't.
No dark chocolate?
It's something. It's kind of a little difficult to pinpoint. The dark chocolate's there, but there's something that's like hitting the palate that I'm not entirely sure of.
What'd you think? Oh, she was saying honey.
I don't know. Well, it's time to light the cigar.
Nutella.
I don't know about that.
Nutella. You want to try it again? Try it again and think of Nutella.
Yeah, you put it in my head. I'm lighting this guy. Because I got this.
You didn't do the cold retro.
I actually did. I don't want to admit it, but I did when I said that you put it in my head.
I hate to tell you it's stout. It's stout beer is what I'm tasting. It really is. Do they barrel age these? How do they...
I'm not entirely sure how they... Because it's a whole line of...
the Craft Series.
The Craft Series cigars, yeah. And, they have different ones that pair with different beers. This one just happens to pair with the stout. But, Jeff had it happen too.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's just disturbing. That probably just overtook every one of your cellophanes as the most obnoxious noise you've ever done on the cast. Like, you've done 208 fucking, cellophanes.
Oh, God.
Well, maybe not quite that many. Oh, my God, he's doing it again. Seriously.
Oh, my beer foamed up.
The slurping. It was so obnoxious. So obnoxious.
Put mine over ice.
Yeah, The fact that you're putting it over ice.
Kristen
also,
was nice enough to go get us the glasses.
She was, and I appreciate that. But the fact that you're putting it over ice is just so disturbing. Look at the difference between yours and mine. Mine, by the way, the head is settled on it. But, like, you know...
That is...
Like, significant difference, all because of your stupid ice.
Going to keep mine colder longer.
Mine is cold.
Mine also... My glass, for some reason, is glowing orange.
Yeah, you've got some sort of thing going on the bottom.
Yeah, it's like a neon... Yeah, it's weird.
It's like chemical.
Yeah, it's just leaching into my drink.
All right, so I'm going to take a...
Wait, are we lighting up?
I've lit up. I'm taking a puff. Oh. I'm ahead of the game on this. Smoking really good here in the very beginning. Really good draw. Really good smoke production on it. I'm enjoying it. Now we'll see if I actually enjoy this Guinness Nitro cold brew coffee. Hope you do, because if I don't, you're getting them. And if I do...
Here, I'm going to let Kristen try this.
You know, whatever.
You can really taste the stout.
Yeah.
On the smoke.
Yeah, the smoke itself, it's got that kind of heaviness to it.
Yeah.
You know, that body and everything. I mean, it's a stouty little cigar.
Yeah, Kristen tasted it too. You want to pair it?
All right, bottoms up.
Ooh. Cheers.
Definite coffee on the back flavor of that. A little bit of the Guinness to it. It's not bad.
No, it doesn't pair up bad at all. Like I said, I am happier with this, all picking aside, because I'm not a big stout beer guy.
Yeah.
So the coffee flavor, I'm all in.
Well, and I figure coffee and cigars is kind of a go-to staple pairing. So, you know, it doesn't hurt that you get a little bit of the beer, you get a little bit of the coffee,
yep,
and then you have the cigar.
I actually think it pairs up nicely.
Right. We
had a listener suggest a harder liquor. I tried to look that back up, and I didn't know what platform we got it in.
Try the Retro Hail.
Oh, you did a Retro.
Try the Retro Hail. Not really pepper on the Retro Hail. It's just heavy. It's just a heavy, like, smoke. It hangs.
Wow. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's not pepper. Yeah. That's interesting. Yeah, that's really
I'll tell you, if you take a drink and then take a puff, like, right afterwards,
okay,
it makes the cigar maybe a little bit more mellow. It mellows out the cigar. You gotta, like, right after, you know?
It masks the flavor of it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Interesting. I'm liking it.
Very much.
Good times.
Okay, so you know me, I'm triggered right now.
Oh, yeah, you're triggered, all right.
How political do you want me to get on the show?
I don't know, because we have asked the boys and all that, so if you want this to be a 3-hour debacle, then, you know, whatever, but, you know,
guys,
rein yourself in accordingly, I guess.
Guys, I don't care about your politics right now. I'm just going to tell you my truth here, okay?
Oh,
I'm going to tell you what I think. Joe Biden has the hands of thousands and thousands of Afghanistanis? How do you say that?
I don't know.
Afghan citizens on his hands.
Okay.
The debacle in which the way that we pulled out of Afghanistan by pulling the military out before we got out all of our friends and contractors and whatnot, our translators, we've just sacrificed all of these people and their families. And I watched a video today, we're recording on Monday, of people literally trying to climb on the wheels of a C-17 Globemaster. This is horrible, and as Americans, we should be ashamed that this has gone on our watch.
No disagreement.
Yeah, that's all I got to say.
I was going to say, I'm
no jokes, no funny.
I was I'm sitting here letting you go.
The fact that we had no plan other than we're getting our troops out by this date. We didn't even get our own civilians out by that date.
We didn't get our equipment out by that date. And now the Taliban has all these drones and rockets and Blackhawks and Humvees and armored vehicles and all kinds of stuff that they would have never had. Stuff that some of our allies don't necessarily even have from us.
What did you send me the other day? They have more Black Hawk helicopters than 68 other countries or something crazy?
I can tell you that. The Taliban are now in possession of more Black Hawk helicopters than 166 other nations around the globe.
Yeah.
But anyway.
God. I would sit here on the show and call for Biden to resign, except dear God, we don't want Harris.
Well, yeah, you'd get Harris, and she's even worse.
Well, she was back in April bragging to Politico about how she was the last advisor in the room, and her and Biden worked this out, how this was going to go.
I wonder if she's
did it go the way you thought?
I wonder if she's going to... Well, probably. But I wonder if she's bragging.
I hope not. I hope that they didn't plan for what just happened.
I mean,
because if God's going to judge them for that. Those people's blood is on their hands.
I mean, realistically, it's one of those things. Do you think she's upset? I don't know.
They're hiding her.
Yeah. I was going to say, she's not out there trumpeting her role in this now.
No.
Back in April, she was all proud of it. Now, not so much.
Yeah.
Hell, you don't even see Joe Biden anywhere. Although I do think, as Jeff pointed out, we're recording on Monday, I do think he's supposed to finally come out of his little,
he hit at Camp David all weekend.
Bunker at Camp David to talk to us about it. But yeah.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
And he's going to basically say how it's a human tragedy, and he's going to blame the Taliban and everything.
He's going to blame Trump.
I don't know how
he's
he could
already
do
done
that.
it.
I don't know how he could do that.
His people have already been doing it.
But I don't know how they can do that.
No. He's like, well, Trump put this policy in place. Well, he did an executive order to get rid of every other Trump policy. He could have done that with this if he wanted to, but he didn't.
Anyway.
He just put it on steroids. He accelerated it. Anyway. I'm sorry. I'm getting all political. But I have friends that have served in that theater. Actually, many friends that have served in that theater.
Well, that's true.
I have people that I was in the reserves with that served in that theater.
Over the last 20 years that spent any bit time of their life, gave any blood,
I have friends,
anything like that.
I have friends that were journalists that were in country covering this.
Anybody that risked their lives over there in the last 20 years. I mean,
I know.
How does it feel to see all your efforts just get pissed away?
I know a young man from Tamaroa, Illinois, that was killed by a suicide bomber at Bagram Air Base. And it just infuriates me that we gave up so much of our youth, our young people, and our treasure over there to just walk away like we just did. Do I think we should be there for the rest of the time? Absolutely not. But you know what? We're still in fucking Germany, and we're still in fucking Japan. Mm-hmm. We're still in South Korea. It's not like it's unprecedented around the globe for us to keep a presence to hold back, the barbarians at the gate.
Well, and let's be real, I don't think...
these are fucking barbarians.
And I don't think we have much to worry about in Germany, or Japan.
We did in the 60s.
We did, but maybe not now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the 50s and 60s, we had to worry about the Russians spilling over from East Germany to West Germany. That's, we're not necessarily worried about that now, although, you can't trust the Russians and you can't trust the Chinese. And I'm sorry if we have any listeners that are in either of those countries or those nationalities, but, you can't trust the governments there. It's nothing about the people.
True. Well, okay then.
Yeah, sorry, I got fired up.
Well, this has been fun.
I know it hasn't. I apologize. But you know what? It would be disingenuous because it's sucked all the air out of the room for me. I'm very, very hyped. Well, I've been on about this all weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just what we've allowed to happen there, we will be judged for by God.
I mean, I hope I won't be. I've got plenty of other things to be judged for. I don't know if I don't need to be judged for this, too. I had nothing to do with this.
I know most of those, and you're in big trouble.
No, you don't.
Oh, if it's worse than I know of, yeah. It's going to be a thing.
A lot of repenting.
I hope you like it hot. That's all I gotta say.
No, I'm fine. Anyway.
No, I'm fine.
I'm fine. I'm joking.
I know how you get in the heat in the summer. You're not going to be able to stand hell.
I'm not going to hell.
You got to turn your life around.
I'm not going to hell.
Anyway, I just want to worry about your soul, Nick.
So what do you think of the cigar, Jeff?
It's good.
You're barely drinking your Guinness there.
I don't like Guinness.
This isn't bad.
It's okay. It's at least coffee-flavored Guinness.
I contend that Guinness is coffee-flavored to begin with. Just original recipe Guinness.
You know what? It's probably from the like the roasting of the malt or whatever. I could see where you get that.
Yeah, Guinness has a very coffee flavor anyway. This really has a coffee flavor to it.
Yeah.
But it's not bad.
No, it's actually not bad. It's just, like I said, I'm not a big dark beer guy. I'm not a big beer guy.
Yeah, I kind of shanked it on this cigar for you when picking out the cigar for the August boxes there. I saw the Perdomo Craft Series.
Did you just assume that I was going to shank you so you were getting me back?
No, actually, I had no intention of shank. I wanted to do it totally straight so that when you did shank me, I could be the innocent one. And
yet I got you two good cigars.
And you did go box press on both of them, but
I actually only knew that on one. So in my defense, but this isn't a bad cigar. I'm not enjoying this cigar.
No, it's a good cigar.
It's just not really a me cigar.
In all fairness, well, and that's the problem, is the one that I had previously was the Pilsner. And
I'd been all in for that.
For whatever reason, when I saw this one on the list, the word stout never really, pinged out to me. Yeah,
because stout's vague.
Well, no. You know what? I'm going to do something real quick. I'm going to go back over the text messages, and I'm going to see if stout was even on the,
or if it was just Craft Series.
Or if it was just Craft Series. Because if it was just Craft Series...
That's on Gervais.
And it's on Gervais. This isn't my fault. That's my contention here. But we'll see. We will see. Okay, here we go.
Riveting radio.
Ah, crap. Perdomo Craft Stout Series. I was really hoping that it was going to be on Gervais.
Here, let me break this off in Jeff.
Well, that was me not paying attention.
Although I'll admit, I don't dislike it.
That was me. I even texted him talking about that specific... When I picked him out, I was like, I think Jeff will like the Perdomo. It's based on the beer and blah, blah, blah. He's like, oh, yeah, blah, blah, blah. So, neither one of us, it didn't click with either one of us that this happened. So...
What's the other one that I got in there? The Balmoral?
Yeah, the Balmoral, the Connecticut.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, that one I figured... Well, we've had a Balmoral on the show before, and it was really good. And this one being the Connecticut, I was like, did we do this one already? He goes, no, we didn't. I'm like,
I do love that we picked each other out of Perdomo.
It's true.
But I know you like Perdomo, and then you picked one out because you like Perdomo.
No, I picked one out because I know they're good cigars. Sack. Anyway...
So I went all political, so we probably need to go with something fun. You got anything?
Yes, actually. I watched the Alien documentary that Gervais was talking about, The Unacknowledged.
Okay.
You have to watch this. It's free on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
And the sequel is also on Amazon Prime, Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind. I'm about half an hour into that right now, so I'm reserving judgment on that. But The Unacknowledged... Dude, that's so up your alley.
Really?
You find out all about the secret dark budget of the Pentagon.
Oh, well,
and how basically there are all these dark projects going on that the military and the president and the Congress don't even know about and have no authority over. And when they call apparently this dark secret side of the military, they consider the reason they don't tell the president about all the alien and all the experiments and everything.
Plausible deniability.
No, nothing to do with that. They can perceive the president as a temporary employee, and that means that he has no need to know.
Wow.
Yep.
That's ballsy right there.
Yep. Dude, I'm telling you, there's so much shit going on that we don't even know. They have the guys, military guys, finally talking. I mean, there's declassified this and materials and video and all kinds of stuff. I mean, it's big time, man. It's big time.
I might have to mic Kristen up for this.
Oh, God.
Do you have the other headset?
I do, but
okay.
I can't,
Oh, she's got to leave soon anyway to pick up Addie.
Yeah.
Okay. So, we've been watching White Lotus.
Oh, I've just finished that last night.
Okay. We have not finished it. Don't tell us. We haven't seen episode 6.
Okay. All right. What are you up to? 5? Okay.
Is it not the greatest? It's bizarre.
I really want to circle back to you guys on once you watch episode 6.
Okay.
Because...
No, don't tell us. Don't ruin it for us. We'll just stop right there.
And to be honest, I had this assessment before episode 6. So I can say this. What's the fucking point?
I don't know if there is one.
That's the thing. 5 episodes in, somebody was like, "What's it about?" And I'm like, "Bunch of rich douchebags at a hotel that you think something is going to happen to, but like so far you have no idea what that something even is."
Yeah.
And like, you know,
but it's got what's her name from True Lies, or not True Lies, True Detective in it.
oh yeah, Rachel. The character's Rachel.
Yeah, I can't think of her name. I
I
can't
don't either. Yeah. And then
good actress though.
What's
and
her
then
face?
and then the one cat from The Office. That's the husband.
What?
Yeah, her husband was in The Office the last season. He's the one that Aaron had the thing with after Andy.
Oh, he's a douchebag.
Totally in this movie.
Yeah.
Or in this series, yeah.
Yeah, he's a douchebag.
Mom's Molly Shannon, for the love of God.
Pretty much everybody in that show's a douchebag.
There's a lot of douchebaggery.
The only one that's not is, what is it, Belinda? The lady at the spa. But even she... she is, like, wanting to use what's-her-face to, like, start up her own holistic spa thing.
Told her she would do it. Like,
Yeah.
she went out of her way to tell her.
But come on.
Got her all excited.
But
and
come
then now,
on.
you know... But I will say, I think Rachel in the show, I can't think of how to pronounce her name in real life, but I think she's not. I think she's caught up in something she shouldn't be or doesn't want to be in.
True.
But that hotel manager, what a doucher.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, that guy.
Armand? Yeah.
Not the direction I thought he was going to go when it started. Oh, we're giving away too much. Spoiler alerts.
Well, anyway, I watched the last episode last night, and you know, I feel okay with
Can
the
you answer one thing for me?
I feel okay with the ending.
Does the girl that gave birth ever come back, or was that just disappear?
Nah, she's gone.
It's so bizarre. What was the point of that? Anyway,
Only thing I can figure there is it goes to showcase that the staff is even so detached from reality that they can't pay attention to even one of their own that's like in their midst, that's pregnant and struggling all day long.
now,
And finally,
in their
like,
defense, it
whatever.
was her first day, and she told no one.
But she was obviously struggling all day long with like labor pains and whatever else.
But she didn't tell anybody.
No, but
If you didn't
still.
know somebody was pregnant, like if I looked at you right now and you were having problems, I wouldn't expect it's labor pains.
You can go fuck yourself, Jeff.
Kristen started laughing.
You can go fuck yourself,
Kristen
Jeff.
started laughing at that. Did you see it?
I did. You can go fuck yourself, Jeff. But anyway,
I just assume, you
Armand even said in the
put on
second
the
episode,
COVID-19.
he even said in the second episode something along the lines of how, I was with her all day. I can't believe I didn't notice, that kind of thing.
But she didn't look pregnant.
No, she didn't look pregnant.
No.
But still.
Yeah.
But no, she never comes back.
Well, fair enough. Well, anyway, guys, if we haven't completely ruined it for you, White Lotus is, it's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was Gervais the one telling us to watch that?
No.
Somebody had told us to watch
I saw
that.
a couple commercials for it, and I figured I'd go ahead and watch it. And,
Okay.
so that's how I watched it. But yeah, no. Though I'll tell you the one I'm looking forward to now, and I'm going to have to sign up for the Stars app in order to watch it, is the show Heels.
Heels.
It's got Stephen Amell, who played Green Arrow on Arrow. But it's about this like small like professional wrestling circuit in the South.
Okay, you got me.
And it's like all the like background like drama. Like the dude who started the circuit was Stephen Amell's dad, and then like he's a wrestler in it, and his brother's a wrestler, and I guess the suits from New York are coming down to recruit his brother, and it's like all this like intrigue surrounding like the goings on of this like small and struggling independent wrestling circuit, and I think it looks pretty good. The first episode of that just dropped Sunday. So,
okay. Heels.
yeah, it's called Heels.
Why heels?
Because that's the name of the bad guys in pro wrestling. You have the baby faces and you have the heels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, I thought it was going to be more like about streetwalkers.
No.
I got Kristen to laugh
There's
at that, too.
Plenty of documentaries about that out there. There's actually one on HBO Max all about Heidi Fleiss.
Is there really?
Yeah.
Well, that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
No, I know we've talked about this in the show. We have to have. But I'll tell you a great little movie if you're into like independent wrestling stuff like that. Peanut Butter Falcon.
Okay.
Have we ever talked about that on the show?
I don't know.
Did you ever see it?
Is that the Shia LaBeouf one?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I never saw
And it's
that.
LaBeouf.
I don't like Shia LaBeouf.
LaBeouf.
I don't like him.
It's really good, dude.
I'm sure.
And what's her name? The girl that's always naked in the 50 Shades movies.
Why
She's
in
in it.
the world are you all about the naked? It's just awkward.
And on that, Kristen left.
All right, well, why don't we go ahead and, real quick, cigar. What are you getting on the cigar?
It's very heavy.
It is heavy.
It is a meaty cigar.
It is a meaty cigar.
With a meaty beer.
I think, to be honest, I think stout beer is the perfect. I think they nailed that. You know, it pairs well. It goes well.
I'll tell you this:
Got
if
a
your
little bit of
testicles
a
haven't dropped, they will after this
little
beer
bit
and
of
cigar.
Chocolate, a little bit of earthy, a little bit of kind of a leathery. I mean, it's a good cigar. So
yeah, it's a heavy stick.
All right. Well, why don't we go ahead and get into some Ask the Boys?
Okay.
Shall we play a game?
You talking to me? I have a question for you.
You gotta ask me nicely.
Ask me about my winner.
You got a question? You ask the 8-ball.
Come on, sucker. Let's get it on.
All right, guys, it's that time for Ask the Boys, where you can ask us anything. So get your questions in by calling the Ask the Boys hotline at area code 863-874-0000. And with that, I figure we'll go ahead and just jump into the first question.
Then.
Are you ready?
What is going on, guys? It's Lupe here.
Lupe!
Just a little check-in report. Gator, you won't know what I'm talking about, but the Bishop will. Success. She's also a cigar smoker.
Nice.
And she lives in Atlanta. So I might be traveling soon. All right, guys. Stay safe, stay smoky.
Congratulations, Lupe.
So I take it Lupe has a conquest?
Lupe may or may not have met a bridesmaid at a wedding that he may have been at. So,
dude, they're super horny at those.
And apparently,
I watched Wedding Crashers.
She's
I know.
a cigar smoker. So good for you, Lupe. Thanks for the update, man. I like it. I like getting the updates on this.
If we go to Atlanta, he could come with us.
I mean, we'd have to go to Atlanta.
We've been talking about going to Atlanta. They have 130 or something cigar lounges.
But, Jeff, I mean, that requires money. And, I mean, I'm not paying and, whatever. So, I mean, obviously you're not paying. It's an issue for you. So,
That's why I can't get a 1099 out of your ass.
I mean, whatever. Anyway. All right. Well, congratulations, Lupe.
Good for you, Lupe.
You know what? I was just about to say something, and
you your nuts off, champion.
I was going to just say it just without the bleep.
Well, I figured you'd put the bleep in there.
Oh, well, okay. Next question here.
Good for you.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Rob.
What's up, Rob?
I just had a quick question for you guys today. If you could pick one actor to play you guys in a biographical film,
oh shoot,
who would it be? Now, they don't have to look like you.
Oh,
this
thank
isn't
God.
just a strictly looks question, but if that's the way you want to go, great. But what is one actor that you would want to play you guys in a biographical pick? Thanks a lot. Look forward to the answer. Stay smoky.
Greg Kinnear.
What?
I put on a lot of weight now, but people used to tell me that I resembled Greg Kinnear. I think he'd play me in the movie.
Personality-wise, though, I wouldn't say that.
He can method it up.
Yeah.
He can do a deep dive.
You have the ability to find somebody's buttons and just jam on them to the point they want to beat the shit out of you. So that's more of a,
I did that with my newspaper.
It's more of a Jim Carrey quality, I think,
There's some truth to that.
Yeah.
But Jim Carrey's quite a bit older than I am, too.
Is he, though?
No, he looks rough.
Yeah,
Greg Kinnear's still put together pretty well.
Well, yeah, but you look rough. So
I used to like Greg Kinnear's late night show. Did you ever watch that?
No.
Yeah, it was good. It was on NBC or CBS.
Boy, I don't know who I would want to play me. Especially since looks don't matter.
Well, I mean, that's obvious.
I mean, I mean, Peter Dinklage. Be kind of funny.
Yeah, like killed down to the floor. I was thinking the one guy from Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, because that narrows it down.
Horatio?
Fuck off.
What?
I am not a
Horatio Sands?
I am not a Horatio Sands fan.
Really?
No.
I like Horatio. He's funny.
No. He's your poor man's Artie Lang.
Oh my God, Artie Lang could play you.
I am nowhere. No. He'd have to sober up a lot.
I don't know. Does he drink that much?
I don't know. He used to anyway.
Okay.
I don't know if he still does. I don't know.
Who could play you?
I don't know. Somebody that's smart, but at the same time, like kind of dry humor and, dark humor.
The guy that was on The Walking Dead, the redheaded guy. He's a big, tall guy, but the redheaded guy that gets beat to death by Negan with a bat.
It doesn't have to look like you. So you don't have to think of just
he's
big
tall.
redheaded guys.
He's tall.
Norm Macdonald, he's smart and kind of dark
He doesn't
and
look
witty.
anything like you.
He doesn't have to look like you. What part of that did you not catch? I mean, if we're going to go by looks, then what needs to happen is Drew Carey needs to put about 75 more pounds back on and get rid of the beard, and then he could play you.
Yeah, that beard's something.
Yeah, that beard's messed up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, yeah. He
went all David Letterman with the beard.
When you don't have your long hippie hair, you look like Drew Carey in the Cleveland Rocks kind of time frame.
Oh my God. Okay, for Halloween this year, let's dress up like that. I'll be Drew Carey and you be Mimi.
No.
We'll rouge up your cheeks. It'll be great.
It's not going to happen. Not going to happen.
We've actually talked about that before. How great of a Halloween costume that would be
really,
for us.
Really would not be. But, yeah.
I don't think anything will ever beat our Guy and Walter.
Dude and Walter.
Oh, the dude. The guy.
That's
Guy and Walter.
so pathetic that you just called him the guy. the guy abides.
The dude.
What the fuck?
I just watched that movie for the first time like 2 weeks ago.
You've quoted it forever.
Oh, I love the clips on YouTube, but I'd never actually watched the entire movie. Did you even know there were nihilists in it?
Mm-hmm. I did, in fact, know there are nihilists in it because I've watched that movie a bunch of times.
And Crazy Eyes gets killed.
Yeah.
He has a heart attack or whatever, but yeah.
Yeah, when they're fighting the nihilists in the parking lot at the bowling alley.
Exactly.
Yeah. Thank you. That was appreciated. I hope it came up over the mics. I hope everybody heard you just empty your bowels into your pants. Because that's what it basically just was.
This beer made me toot.
God bless it. All right, moving on to the next question here.
Hey, guys. It's Travis here.
What's up, Travis?
Me and Scott were talking last week, and we decided that pretty much anybody that listens to the show regularly realizes that Nick is absolutely scared to death of getting sued or a lawsuit on him for saying something. So our question is, how many times has Nick or Gator have you guys been sued? We're just wondering. So let us know. Catch you later.
You want me to field that one first?
I mean, I've never been sued. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
To not get sued.
Yeah. It's I've ran a newspaper for 12 years. And knock on wood, not yet. People have threatened it, but then they go to their attorney and they find out they can't sue me for telling the truth.
Yeah. No, I would prefer not to get sued, so, I just kind of err on the side of caution. But, I wonder if this is in response to all the beeping in the last episode.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with us getting sued.
Yeah, we had one listener comment on Instagram about how, hey guys, we're all adults here, you can knock it off with the beeping. And, I'd just like to point out, I'm not beeping because they're swearing or something like that.
No.
I'm beeping because both he and Trey Mac were saying specific pieces of information that they knew they were not supposed to say.
That are currently sequestered on the show.
But yet they do that just to dick with me because they put it in there where I can't cut it out.
It's not just Trey Mac and I. I mean, several people have done it over the last month.
But I managed to cut out, Corey. You and Trey Mac,
that
though,
would have been 20 minutes of beeping with Corey Frisbee.
You guys it would have been straight beeping for at least 10. But you guys wove it in such a way that, there was no way for me to edit it out, so I just had to basically just beep it a whole lot.
Well, and then we said
I'll
Pinky's
admit,
name over and over for fun.
Yeah, and I'll admit that got really old. So, so no, I apologize for the beeping, but if you want to complain to Jeff for being a fucking child.
Reach out to me on Instagram Messenger, and I'll tell you what's going on.
You really shouldn't. Really shouldn't. So, anyway, so no, I'm not. God. I'm just saying, if you're careful, you don't get sued.
Yeah, that's the beeping though has had nothing to do with that.
Yeah, so
absolutely nothing to do. It's got everything to do with Nick's personal life.
Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate
Love you, brother.
Skirting the line there. All right, moving on. Next question before he decides to say something wretched here.
Hey guys, Travis again.
Oh.
Forgot to ask one thing.
Trav.
I got a friend that lives up in Shiloh near you guys, and he was wondering, Nick or Gator, did either one of you know the number to a good divorce lawyer? He's, trying to find one. Things aren't working out. Just checking. Let me know. Thanks.
No, I don't, actually. I truly don't. Sure, you can Google it. It's a quick Google search. Quick Google search.
You know what? I'm going to...
Moving on, next question here.
Going to remain quiet.
Hey, guys, it's Chris, a.k.a. Motorious FAT.
What's up, Chris?
Hey, I really got to know, where do you guys stand on the Biggie Tupac feud? Who are you guys backing? And also, since you guys are in Missouri, that's the perfect place to determine what do you guys claim, East Coast or West Coast? Who's better? Everybody knows West Coast is the best coast. All right, guys, stay smoky. Take care.
Well, those are fighting words. We're country grammar here in St. Louis, man.
Here's my problem.
Me, Nick, and Nelly.
I'm not very familiar with the musical stylings of either. You know? I mean, yeah, I'm
You've
not.
heard of Biggie.
I have heard of them.
You've heard his music.
Maybe.
Really?
I don't know.
Tupac.
I don't know.
Really?
I'm aware of both of these gentlemen.
Okay.
And I'm aware that they made music.
I will tell you.
And I may know one of their songs, but off the top of my head, I could not tell you
I will tell
that
you
I know one of their songs.
That one of the best things that I ever saw was Will Smith. And I'm not the biggest... I like Will Smith's movies. I don't like Will Smith. I don't know why. Like, there's just something about Will Smith that's off-putting to me.
Okay.
But I do like most of his movies. It's like Tom Cruise. I don't like Tom Cruise. I don't know if it's the whole Scientology thing or what it is.
See, where did Will Smith touch you?
But I'm not a big, giant Tom Cruise fan. But I normally like his movies. So, Will Smith, and it was on, I think, one of the MTV Awards shows. It was either that or maybe the Grammys or whatever it was on. But he actually brought up Biggie's mom, if I'm not mistaken, and Tupac's mom on stage together and said, look, guys, we got to get over this bullshit. Stop it. Let's just come together. And I thought that was a nice healing moment.
So the question is, whose mom won the fight?
They didn't fight.
Oh, see, that would be...
He brought them up on stage, and they were very, very conciliatory. Would that be the word? Very gracious to each other.
Whatever.
But I thought that was a nice moment.
One of them should have just reached in their purse, whipped out a shank, took the other one out, and said, I win.
It was the MTV Awards, not Game of Thrones, for the love of God.
You know what? Shit can happen at the MTV Awards, too.
God. I do remember when oh, God, what's his name? The guy... shit.
Back in the day, all kinds of shit happened at the MTV Awards. Now it's just all pre-programmed bullshit.
Yeah. No, when Sacha Baron Cohen came on the rafters, he was doing the wire thing, and then fell upside down into Eminem's lap like they were 69. And I thought that was funny.
Okay.
Eminem played it off pretty good, but it was all set up.
All right. Well, anyway. In terms of who would win...
You never watched those award shows, did you?
Not really.
There was some neat stuff that went on.
I don't care.
I mean,
I find award shows to be just the most,
Here's the bullshit.
Horrible thing, dude.
Here's the bullshit. Britney Spears gets credit for kissing Madonna on stage.
Yeah.
But so did Christina Aguilera.
It's true.
But she got no credit for it.
It's true. You know why? Because Christina Aguilera was the poor man's Britney.
No. I will...
Britney, bitch.
No, I will fight you on that. Leave Britney alone. I will fight you on that. because Christina Aguilera, I think, was a better talent. A better raw talent.
Well, she had a
Britney
worse
Spears-
publicist. That's all I'm saying.
You think Britney's dad was a good publicist?
Hey, Britney is a bigger act than Christina Aguilera. That's all I'm saying.
See, I don't agree with you. I think Christina Aguilera
You literally
is the
are
better
sitting
singer.
here. You literally are sitting here talking about how Britney got all the attention for kissing Madonna, but Christina did it and didn't get any. Should that not tell you whose publicist was better?
I Want to Get Dirty. That's a great song.
Just saying. Should that not tell you whose publicist was better?
Britney was more poppy. Christina was a better talent.
Just saying. Just saying.
And she played a lot better in the Latino markets as well.
Mm.
You know,
I'm just saying.
There were a lot of really good stars that came out of that Mickey Mouse Club, though.
Really?
Yeah. Christina Aguilera and Britney Spears, Justin Timberlake. And oh, come on. You got to give Timberlake credit. He's
all right. Timberlake, I'll give you.
One, he's had a hell of a career, but two, he's fucking funny.
I'll give you Timberlake.
All that stuff he does on SNL
and Dick in the Box. I'll give you Timberlake.
when he's like doing the all the.
By and large, I've kind of hated a lot of the like celebrities and like definitely a lot of the musical acts. And I'm gonna sound such like an old man here, but like 2000 on, it has just been wretched to find like decent music.
Well, okay. And I would disagree with you. It's out there. You got to dig for it.
Yeah.
But like Justin Timberlake, when he does those Come Down to Taco Town or whatever, all those commercials he does on SNL, those are phenomenal.
Okay.
Come Down to Burritoville. I don't know what they all are, but
I mean,
you know what I'm talking about.
I'm vaguely aware.
Yeah. But also, you know who else came out of that?
Who?
Carrie Russell. She was also in that Mickey Mouse Club.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, you do. She was in The Americans.
The show?
Yeah.
I haven't watched that yet. It's on my list.
Ooh, it's good, dude.
Yeah.
No, Carrie Russell is a really good actress. She was also in, she was one of the wives in We Were Soldiers.
Okay.
And she had another show, Felicity. Yeah, Felicity. You've heard of that, haven't you?
I've heard of it. I didn't watch it.
Yeah, she's a very good actress.
Okay.
And has done very well for herself. But there was a lot of talent came out of that one Mickey Mouse Club group.
Anyway, so back to the question at hand about Biggie and Tupac. I feel too uninformed to take a stance on this. I'm gonna have to acquiesce.
I took the safe answer. Country grammar, baby.
Anyway.
The St. Lunatics.
Okay.
Do you know? Okay, so I heard this. I knew somebody that worked at the mall.
Oh God.
And when they made the video,
the mall, the one mall, guys, that
well,
one mall.
It was the mall they went to. It might have been West. It was either West County or South County. I don't remember which. So they went in, I guess, to the Buckle, and they bought all the clothes for like that first video the St. Lunatics put out, and then brought all the clothes back.
Nice.
After the video, left the tags on, brought all that shit back.
Nice.
Yeah. And I knew somebody that worked there that talked about it, how crazy it was, and they knew they'd worn it because they saw it in the video, but they had to take it all back.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, you know what? When you gotta kickstart the kickstart the dream on a budget.
Yep.
Just go to the Buckle.
And for some reason, Nelly's doing a bunch of country music now.
Well, so's Hootie.
Hootie's a good country. I would make the argument when he was with the Blowfish, it was borderline country.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
Well,
but no, Nelly does a ton of stuff with Florida Georgia Line. They just put another song out recently.
Okay. There are some that would argue that Florida Georgia Line is not country.
I would argue that. Let's be honest. It's just pop on the country station. But most country is pop on the country station now.
Mm-hmm.
There's very little actual country talent out there.
Barry Stein was talking about this back
Barry.
when the Cigar Authority was doing their listener survey. One of the questions on there was, what kind of music do you listen to? Well, they had forgotten to add country to the drop down.
Rookie mistake.
So they had a whole lot of people writing in other and then putting in country. Barry contends, and he talked about this on the Cigar Authority, that rock nowadays is basically just country. That country nowadays is basically rock, and then you have classic country.
I'll go one further. I will tell you that 50s rock is country music. Elvis was country music.
True.
Roy Orbison, Elvis.
Maybe not all of Elvis, though.
Well, not when he went out to Vegas, but pre-Vegas, that was all country. Like, that would play on a country station now and fit in more than it would fit in on a rock station.
Boy, you dropped some Elvis at the bar the other day.
I did.
And it was not the song that you should have dropped.
So we're in Top Shooters, and I love to take over their jukebox, and it just pisses Nick off to no end now.
Well, you know what? It was funny the first couple times you do it. Now it's literally every single time you're there.
But I play different things.
No, you don't. You play the same shit. You play all the same shit.
I've started playing the Anchorman, which is good, and people sing along to that.
It's just, I mean, Jeff.
I haven't played Baby Shark there in months.
Yeah, they skip that right away.
They do skip that right away.
But, you know, it's like, you're just rehashing the same joke over and over.
The problem with Elvis at the bar is that I played in the ghetto.
Yeah. So there we are, and it's like, baby born in the ghetto.
And a mama cried.
And a mama cried. It's just like, oh my God. You know?
No, I did play Tiny Tim. They jerked that needle off that record pretty quick.
Yeah.
Tiptoe through the tulip.
It's probably for the best.
I was enjoying it.
Anyway.
But no, give me credit here. I play a lot of Violent Femmes.
Yeah.
I play Ed Sharp and the Magnetic Zeros. I play a lot of eclectic stuff.
In between the friggin' Irish sisters singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow. And let's not forget, William Shatner's Spoken Word Rocket Man.
That one's always a classic.
Which was funny the first couple times you did it. Now it's
You started that, actually.
Like old.
I just picked it up. No, the beauty of the William Shatner Rocket Man is if you're passively listening, it's got a good beat to it, and you don't think about it. But if you sit there and realize that it's William Shatner, it's really jacked up.
It's really jacked up.
So what are you getting on your cigar?
Right now, it's just kind of a heavy cigar. You know, it's meaty.
It is meaty.
It's got some of the notes from the beer. Little coffee, but I wonder if that's also from the beer. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's got a lot to do with the pairing.
Mm-hmm.
Again, we're drinking the Guinness Nitro Cold Brew Coffee Beer.
With the Perdomo Craft Series stout.
Yeah.
It's a good pairing.
I would like to try the other craft series. I think I would find a more of a wheat or whatnot that I would probably get into a little more.
What was that noise?
I don't know what that was.
What
was that?
Like your throat, clearing there?
No,
what was that?
It wasn't, though.
I don't know what that
I heard
was.
it, too. But
okay, good. I'm glad it wasn't just me.
Yeah, what was that? Was that?
We got a demon in the phone line or something.
That was weird.
All right, well, we got a couple more questions here, so let's move on. By the way, Chris, sorry to half-ass your answer there, buddy, but you're not going to get a solution out of us.
Yeah, we're not going red or blue.
No.
Hi, guys. It's Thick Smoke Ryan.
What's up,
Hope
Brian?
you're having a great day. Anyway, my question for y'all is something that came up while my friends and I at the lounge were debating the infamous "Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?" argument.
Hell yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
I take it a step further and ask you this. If Die Hard can be considered a Christmas movie, in your opinion, can Batman Returns be considered a Christmas movie?
Ooh, yes.
I look forward to hearing your debate about this in the next episode. Okay, have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.
No debate. It is.
Yeah.
It's at Christmas time. There's Christmas trees all over the place. Shrek's department store is plotting their big Christmas extravaganza. You know, the lighting of the tree in Gotham Square and all this and everything. I mean, no. It's a Christmas movie. Totally a Christmas movie. That just happens to have Danny DeVito running around like a, filthy, drunken little man. But
well, it's Danny DeVito.
Well, true.
He's great, though, in Always Sunny.
Yeah. But no debate here, man. I'm with you 100%. Die Hard's a Christmas movie, and Batman Returns is totally a Christmas movie. So, no debate here.
No debate at all. And yeah, Die Hard, all Christmas movie all day long.
Yeah.
Come out to the coast, we'll have a few laughs.
Right, exactly. He's there for the company Christmas party and to see his family at Christmas.
And they're playing Christmas music all throughout the show.
All throughout the movie.
Yeah.
And I mean, ho, 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 I've got a gun.
Yeah.
Come on. It's a Christmas movie.
Now I have a machine gun.
Yeah, it's a Christmas movie. So, I don't know who's... Look, the
Hans Gruber.
The only people denying that it's not a Christmas movie now are people that are doing it just to, be... argumentative.
It's like me arguing about how The Godfather insists on itself. I've never seen it.
I would say you've never seen it.
It's just a line from Family Guy that I repeat.
And you have no idea what you're talking about.
No, none. I admit it.
1 and 2 are fantastic movies. 3, my God, they just went in a totally different direction, and it sucks so bad. Although I did purchase the Godfather Coda, which is the redone version of Part 3, and I hear it's better, but let's be real, it's
what is that, like a director cut?
Yeah, they went back and kind of redid it and
tried
whatever.
to fix it.
I think they tried to make it more in line with the first two, but I haven't watched it yet. But let's be real, there's only so much you can do.
You know what they're currently trying to fix is a TV show, Dexter. They're bringing Dexter back because that ending was so horrific.
I know.
It was such a good show. And you get to the finale and you're like, what the hell was that?
And my contention there is it's ballsy because, look, it went down in history as a bad finale. Mm-hmm. Fine. It is what it is. You bring it back and you shank it on the remake. You better do
it right this time.
Then you've really done it because now you've shanked it twice.
Yeah.
So you better make sure you stick the landing the second time.
Yep. Amen to that. No, you and I are in total agreement.
Yeah. You screw up the second time, done. All right, final question here.
Hey, guys, it's Thick Smoke Ryan again.
What's up, Ryan?
Sorry for the double call, but another question came to mind recently because now we're watching The Dark Knight at the lounge, and something that has been making me wonder about this movie for years. In your opinion, do you really believe it's as good as a Batman movie as everybody makes it out to be, or do you think we just put it on a much higher pedestal after the passing of Heath Ledger? Something that's a question that's been bugging me for a long time, and I'd love to hear your opinion on it. Okay, talk to you later. Bye-bye.
I really enjoy The Dark Knight as a whole. I will say it is a product of its time in that I remember leaving that theater and thinking that it was very... It was definitely a movie that spoke about some of the police state actions of the United States post 9/11. When you look at like the computer technology that Batman used to, basically track down the Joker at the end, and he used like everybody's cell phones in the entirety of Gotham City to like figure out like where the Joker was and all this and the bombs and everything. I mean, it's like, it kind of went a long way towards that. What's more important? Privacy or security, kind of a question. And so there's a lot going on in that movie. Now, do we look at it more positively as a result of Heath Ledger passing? Maybe. It's kind of hard to be able to say with absolute certainty no, because Heath Ledger did pass away, so it's kind of one of those, like, you're never going to be able to, like...
That's the only point of reference we have.
Yeah, exactly. But what I will say, Heath Ledger's performance as the Joker was spectacular. So even if he had lived, I mean, I still think we would be talking about how good of a job he did in that movie. Would he have won an Academy Award? I don't know. They tend to not like to give those out to comic book movies. But then again, Joaquin Phoenix won for his portrayal of the Joker.
Yeah.
So... maybe it's just one of those things. I don't know.
To admit something to you?
What?
I've never seen The Dark Knight.
How have you not seen The Dark Knight?
Not really a DC guy.
Dude, that's like one of the best ones, though.
I know, but I've never seen it.
Oh, my God.
I will make an effort to watch it for you.
I quote it all the time.
That's probably why I don't get those.
Especially the one line of, like, I'm sorry for everything. I say that all the time.
I had no point of reference.
Okay.
Did not know.
Anyway.
I will say, though, Heath Ledger's performance and likely his passing has haunted Jared Leto as that character.
Jared Leto did a shit job as the Joker, and that's why Jared Leto's...
Did he?
Haunted. Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Yeah, it was bad. It wasn't that great of a performance. I mean, he took that character in directions and places that...
I liked what they did in the first Suicide Squad with him.
So jarring. I don't know.
Did you like him in the Suicide Squad?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
No, I did not.
I thought he played well off of, what's her name?
Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
How do you not remember Margot Robbie?
I love Margot Robbie.
I was going to say, you talk about her all the time, and then now...
she's one of my favorite actresses.
Now the one time... yeah, I wonder why. Now the one time you have to bring her up, you don't remember her name.
I thought and think that she does a hell of a job as Harley Quinn.
Mm-hmm. Well, there you go.
Yeah, I think she has made Harley Quinn her character.
I think so. But
so there you go. Well, that was Ask the Boys.
So yeah, to answer the question there, Ryan, I don't know. I mean, that's hard to say. I think it was a really good movie, irregardless of Heath Ledger's passing. So, just enjoy it.
Who was the Joker prior to Heath?
Nicholson. Nicholson was the last on-screen Joker prior to Heath Ledger. I mean, now you can make the argument Mark Hamill's the ultimate Joker.
What?
Mark Hamill. He does the voice of the Joker in the animated series, and he's done the voice of the Joker for like ever since then.
Really?
A bunch of animated, movies, video games, all kinds of stuff. I mean, Mark Hamill is like the ultimate Joker.
I had no idea.
Oh yeah.
I don't watch the comics though, the cartoons.
Dude, Batman the Animated Series is one of the best TV shows. So good.
Okay.
So good.
Yeah, I couldn't even watch Into the Spider-Verse or whatever it is.
Oh, that was a good movie.
I can't do the cartoons. I just can't.
You miss out.
The only DC movie. Well, okay, so I
You miss
like
out.
of the DC movies. Let's see. Probably Suicide Squad's the only one I've really paid any attention to.
And that's like not one of the good ones.
Have you seen the new one?
I have.
What'd you think?
I liked it better than the old one. It was fun and it was entertaining. I'm not going to say it's like a spectacular movie that's going to like not going to win any awards or anything like that, but it was fun. It was entertaining.
Those movies are more for box office than awards.
It tanked at the box office.
Did it really?
Oh yeah. Suicide Squad did shit at the box office, but
I thought the first one was good. Well, again, Will Smith was a little distracting in it because you couldn't get past the fact it was Will Smith.
Yeah. The plot on that one was kind of poor too and everything, and I don't know. I wasn't super happy. I mean, there were aspects of it that were good, like Margot Robbie was good.
Oh yeah.
The guy playing Captain Boomerang was pretty good. I mean, there were aspects of it that were pretty good, but by and large, it was not that great of a movie. And but the new one, I like the new one. It's entertaining enough. I think King Shark's the best part about that movie.
And who is that?
He's a big animated shark.
No, but I mean, who's the voice?
Sylvester Stallone does the voice, and it's awesome.
Was John Cena any good in it? I plan to watch it. I just haven't yet.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad movie. It's entertaining enough. I mean, it's
get out your popcorn and just enjoy it.
That's what this movie's good for. This movie's not going to make you think too terribly hard, but it was a good enough movie.
Okay then.
So. Okay.
Well, that was Ask the Boys.
I was going to say, that was this week's Ask the Boys. Guys, get your questions into us via the Ask the Boys hotline at area code 863-874-0000.
Okay, so I'm going to admit, I just finished up my cigar.
Yes.
And it is a strong,
it's because we had to
very
take a
meaty
20-minute break in the middle of Ask the Boys for Jeff.
You got a call, then I got a call.
My call took like 2 minutes. Your call took like 20.
It did.
So, yeah. But yeah, I'm the one that's always causing the delays, guys, just so you know. I mean,
not today.
Anyway.
I'll admit.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a hefty cigar. It's like it's left its impression on the palate. Let's put it that way.
Mm-hmm. A little bit more spice on the final third retro hail here. I just did that, and there's definitely a little bit more to it in the end. It's a good cigar.
Oh, I forgot there's a ball in the Guinness.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is that clanking?
Mm-hmm.
I just emptied out my Guinness stout-ish Nitro cold brew coffee beer.
It does pair well with that.
It really did, actually.
It does.
I'll admit that. It's I just had a sip of that, and it did not wipe the palate clean. That cigar is going to linger with me for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I like it, though.
But it comes to us from our friends over at My Monthly Cigars.
My Monthly Cigars is a premium cigar subscription service where you can get a box of cigars sent to your door every month. Come in a variety of sizes. You and I get the El Presidente.
We do.
Which is 8 cigars for $50. There's
Great deal.
Also the Robusto box, which is 4 cigars for $30.
They both carry the MSRP guarantee.
They do, which states that the value of the cigars is guaranteed to meet or exceed the price of the box. But the difference between them is, with the Robusto being 4 cigars, the El Presidente being 8 cigars, you get double you get 2 of everything that's in the Robusto box.
Yeah, so you can hoard or share.
So in our case, since we're talking about the cigars,
it makes perfect sense.
If you have a friend or family member that you like to sit and talk about cigars with, you have 2 cigars.
Well, that would suck if we shared a cigar, because I just don't want to do that with you.
I'm worried about lip fungus from you and all that.
They haven't identified it yet.
Yeah, so I would prefer not to. But anyway, if you use offer code PULPIT,
PULPIT,
get you free shipping on the first box, or it gets you 20% off any of the items in Nick's online store over there at My Monthly Cigars, where he's got cigars and accessories and other fun stuff.
Not to mention my fucking coffee.
Fucking.
Oh, good coffee.
He's got fucking good coffee.
Yeah.
And that pairs well with the cigars. And then you can rack up some Ash Cash points and, get some rewards and discounts on other purchases.
And whatnot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All works out fun.
MyMonthlyCigars.com.
There you go.
So, Nick, as we finish up here, because I'm done with my cigar, you're down to your last few puffs, and then I know you've got to roll out. You've got some family obligations. How do folks reach out to us on the socials?
We're available on Instagram at The Cigar Pulpit, as well as at Naked Gator, NEKKID Gator.
Say it with me. It's my page.
And we're also on Facebook, where we have the Cigar Pulpit Parishioners group. And guys, get in on the group. It's fun. People are having a good time there.
Oh, yeah.
You miss out on some inside jokes, like the whole Cigar Pulpit drinking game. That's like all the details, all the rules are listed there in the Parishioners group.
Yes.
I ought to pin that comment thread to the top.
Oh, that makes sense.
I should do that.
Yep.
And then we're also on Twitter, YouTube, and you can reach out to us through the Cigar Pulpit hotline, area code 863-874-0000.
MySpace is still down, and the TikTok is not up and running yet.
I'm not going to do TikTok. I don't want to give the Chinese government all my information.
Like they don't already have it.
I'm sure they do, but I don't want to freely give it to them.
Yeah, we're not going to hand it over.
Not on a silver platter.
No.
No.
So there you go. Well, as we finish up here, did you enjoy the stick, or is it too much for you?
No, I've liked it. I
Okay.
mean, this is a good stick for me.
I would think so.
Realistically,
Which is why you picked it for me.
I kind of shanked it picking it for you. I freely admit I thought it was going to be a lighter cigar.
But we still have the Balmoral coming up. And then what is the other cigar in the box?
The Perdomo 20th Anniversary Sun-Grown.
That I picked specifically for you.
And it's a fantastic cigar.
Yeah.
I think you'll like it more than this one.
Yeah, we've got two really good cigars coming up here yet. And not anything wrong with this one. It just wasn't in my wheelhouse.
It's true.
There, take a drink, guys.
Yeah. Is that part
Is wheelhouse not? It should be.
It should be if it's not. I would say I don't know if it is or not, but anyway.
Well, good stuff. Well, Nick, it's been another episode, man.
It has been another episode. So, guys, this has been... God, you throw me off every time you do that.
It's another sermon from the Cigar Pulpit.
I know, but it feels weird, me saying that right after
Should
you
people
said that.
stay smoky?
It's God damn it, Jeff.
Love you guys.
God damn it. Stay safe and stay smoky. I'm Nick. That's Gator. What the fuck? Anyway. All right. Talk to you later, guys.
See you guys. I love this music. Do you like it? It's very soothing at the end of our ignorance.
I picked this out.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Okay.
It's a good choice.
I'm glad you approve.